Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Learning is fun with Srishti. So today we are going to hear the story behind why we have leap year. Do you know why we have? Just give me the answer in comment section. So watch the video carefully and answer a simple question in comment section. How many days are in a year? Yes, it's really simple but a little tricky also. So without wasting much time, we will start our video. You all would be aware about one fact that Earth takes 1 year to revolve around Sun. 1 year means 365 days. But not. It didn't take exact 365 days. It takes 365.25 days. Means it takes 6 hours extra 6 hours. So what do we do with these extra 6 hours? So, we add these 6 hours 4 times and then it is created a once in a 4 year phenomenon known as leap year. But how? This story started many years ago at the time of Roman era. And at that time, there was a legendary king named Romulus, who was the first founder and king of Rome. Romulus had a problem, and it was challenging to keep track on seasons, festivals, and other ceremonies. And to overcome it, the king ordered to make a 10-month lunar calendar. Which of them 6 months consisting 30 days and 4 months consisting 31 days, which have total of 304 days. But there was a major issue with this approach because the calendar was not in sync with the 4 seasons. But the problem didn't end, and after the king Romulus, Numa Pompilius became the king. And then he decided to take a different approach with a slight flavor of ancient Rome's superstitions. According to Romans, even numbers were considered as a piece of bad luck. And so, to avoid it, the king started to removing one day from the even number months. And now, all the total numbers of the day in 10 months are counted as total 298. But Numa was not satisfied by it because he wanted to cover 12 phases of the lunar cycle, and which takes to cover all 12 phases 29.5 days. So they all decided to multiply 29.5 with the 12 moon phases, and then the days came 354 days. But as it was a even number again, the king added 1 day extra, and then the number came, and now the number came 355. Now it's really odd number. 3 is also odd, 5 is also odd, and after 5 is also odd, totally odd number. But now the problem was even bigger, as they were left by extra 57 days in hand. So, to cover it, King Numa added 2 more months. Those 2 months were January and February. January had 29 days and February had 28 days. But again, what about the extra day in February, which makes it a leap year. The time passed by. After a king, Julius Caesar came, and then he brought a solar calendar. The calendar is known as solar calendar as well as Julian calendar. Calendar have 365 days. The solar calendar moved January and February at the beginning and added 10 days to different months, and then they achieved 365 days. But again there was a problem what to do with that one extra day which makes a leap year. So they think to add that extra day in the shortest month, February. So that's how the February month got 29 days in a leap year. But even after 1500 years, the Julian calendar fell because it tells 10 days late about the seasons. Thus, to overcome this, Pope Gregory XIII replaced the solar calendar with the Gregorian one. And then how the Gregorian calendar came, and this is the calendar which is used nowadays because it tells all things right about festivals, seasons, etc. Wasn't it a big story? Which started from the King Romulus and ended with Pope Gregory. What a big story! They made many calendars and many things. Now it's time for some facts, some interesting facts. I think you would know one of them, but not all. Do you know that babies which are born on leap day, means on 29 February, are known as leapers or leaplings? There are 4 million leapers or leaplings in the world. How would they able to celebrate their birthday? They need to wait for 4 years, but they celebrate their birthday on 1 March. But on their real birthday date, 29 February, they would feel very happy, but so much time would take. One fact that leap years come on the year in which of the year which is divisible by 4, like 2012, 2016, 2020. After 2012, 16 and 20 comes in the table of 4. So these numbers which comes after 2000 or 8 and which are divisible by 4 are leap years. There are many more examples of leap years like 2004, 2008 and 1904, 1940. Yes, you can see after all numbers, the number which 2 comes, like after 19s, 40 comes, it is divisible by 4. After all those number is coming which is divisible by 4. So it's a simple trick to find a leap year, like the year which was 2020. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. Don't forget about one thing, that you have to give me the answer of the question in comment section. That how many days are in a year? It's a tricky question also, because you didn't have to write it just like this. You have to write how many hours it takes extra. Please be attentive.